Damon's money.
See?
Well, why is it so hard to believe?
Well, where do I start?
Well, how much do you know about his little stint inside?
I've told you. I know everything.
That's disappointing.
Shut up, David.
Little bombshell up your sleeve.
But we have no secrets from each other.
OK, why don't you tell us?
Because it's none of anybody's business.
Gutted.
All right. It was for handling stolen goods. OK.
Handling stolen goods.
He was stitched up by a mate.
Yes, the same mate that slept with my wife while I did time for him. Let's get it all out in the open, shall we? I did a couple of months in Thorncross. Then I got out, I went to Thailand, and I met this wonderful woman.
Ugh. Firstly, pass me the bucket.
So we're all golden, are we? Everyone relaxed, because I did not take the money. And Shona has even put me on plat chat.
Now there's a jail sentence.
I am still not satisfied.
He was trying to sell a house because he wanted to move on.
Yes, and you nearly scuppered the sale of my house with all this talk of lock-ups and stolen money. I've got a good feeling that you're hanging around with the wrong crowd.
Yeah, I mean, Damon was all right. Well, he was until the...
Violent armed robbery.
All right, listen, all I'm saying is it's a very big coincidence that you happen across Adam and Daniel just as they're discussing it.
Maybe Daniel took the money.
All right, let's say it was me. And is it Adam? Adam, is it? I heard Adam saying where this lockup exactly is. What do I do next?
You tell me.
Oh, I will. Fee, fi, fo, fum. Open the lockup that belongs to Damon.
Funny.
That is pretty funny, to be fair.
I mean, look at this face. How could you think it of?
Guys, how can we be joking about this? I've had me flat broken into.
No, she's right. Look, we're just being silly. Come and look at the practicalities of this. Where did the keys come from? Did I know where they were? Did I just find them? Did I turn up with a pair of bolt cutters? Or was the money just lying around, right? Your mum is just as worried as you are. Honestly, to think it was me that took the money, it's absurd.
What's this nonsense about you buying my house?
What?
That's got her attention.
But you?
Carla put an offer in and he tried to sabotage it.
Sound familiar? Just saying.
With what?
Maybe David took the money.
Rumbled.
Oh, David, or me, Adam, Daniel, who else? Oh, maybe your mum broke into the lockup and stole the money. Even better, what about your gran?
You couldn't buy a Wendy house.
Is this right, though?
Is what right?
That your mum's had an offer on the house and you're playing silly beggars?
Well, keen to get your hands on that money too, are you?
Keen to get your mum out of this carry-on. She's had a lifetime of
It's
it.
a lifetime of what?
You and him. Apparently, there's only Nick she trusts.
Oh, really? Is that what she's told you?
She's trying to tip me and my wife and kids out onto the street.
You're nearly 40 years old.
I'm 33.
Have you any idea how much debt I'm in?
Look, the definition of stress is a bridging loan.
That she took out.
For Bethany!
And don't try and stepdad me, right?
But you couldn't get an overdraft, let alone a mortgage.
You should have moved out years ago.
And you're up to something, you are. No wonder your parrot flew away.
I stole your boyfriend's money and I laundered it last night. I am a criminal mastermind with a sideline in children's parties. Is that what you want to hear? Why would I risk jail for a few measly quid?
Because you've done it before.
Don't you want your mum to be happy?
That's enough.
No, love, they need to hear. They need to grow up.
Don't talk to us like that.
Like what?
That.
You need to know a couple of home truths. Maybe you'd have fared better if there'd been a bloke around the house.
Oh, we've had a bloke around the house, pal, believe me. Yeah, you're just the latest in a very long line of duds. What we had? The serial killer, the accidental suicide, the burglar, posing as the gas man.
Well, clearly your mum's got a very keen sense of adventure.
Yeah, without having to leave living room.
Yeah, she's got a type.
Never had one with a parrot, though. That's a first.
I've told you. John flew away.
And we wish you would.
I want you both to leave.
Oh, amen.
You and David.
Me?
Me? What have I done?
No, what have I done?
Jessie's right. I deserve to be happy.
Okay, yeah, fine. Come on, David, let's go.
Well, it's my house.
It's my house.
Unbelievable.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's Liddy's bike pump. Shona asked me to see to it.
It's nice of you.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Are you okay?
Look. What? Wait. Yes? Ambulance, please. Yeah. I think they're having a heart attack. Yeah. 8 Coronation Street. Weatherfield.
Yeah. Don't take no for an answer. Keep me posted, all right? Cheers.
Oh, good, thanks. Come on, straight through.
When did she become unwell?
It was about half an hour ago. Just sit back, relax. Let them do the diagnosing. She'd had a word with the kids. They could be a right handful as far as I can tell. She got herself proper worked up.
I see. Any significant medical history?
Well, she's had a heart attack in the past. It was just before we met. What was it? About three years ago.
3. I'm fine now.
Okay. Are you on any meds?
Yeah, aspirin, statin, bisoprolol, ramipril.
How did she present?
She was all breathless and sweating like.
Chest pain, tiredness, you know.
Yeah. Right, sounds like a heart attack's a possibility then. Okay, we're just going to take a blood pressure reading. Okay, Gail? Try to breathe a bit more deeply. It'll help with your circulation.
Okay, you're in the hospital, and they're going to sort you out. Everything is going to be all right.
We've lost vitals. She's going into arrest.
Going on?
Resus
Gail?
now.
Please tell me what's happening. Please.
Go on, take the airway. Start chest compressions. Get the defib and pads ready now, please.
I mean, she went into cardiac arrest as soon as they brought her in. No. Yeah, they had to use those great big pad things to get her heart started again.
Okay, but she's all right now.
No, not exactly. The doctor said that the ECG shows some abnormalities, not what you'd normally associate with a heart attack.
What kind of abnormalities?
Oh, don't ask me. They're giving her the once-over now. Well, the main thing is she's still here.
Question is, why are you?
Whoa, hold on, that's not fair. Jessie hadn't rang the ambulance. Things could have been a lot worse, all right?
Can we see it?
Do you think I'd be sitting here if we could, eh? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to jump down your throat.
No, it's fine. If anybody should be apologising, it's me.
None of us are blameless. Maybe what happened in Thailand should have stayed in Thailand. Just happy memories. I am so sorry for barging back into her life and turning the world upside down.
Look, no point in recriminations, is there? We've just got to sit tight and hope for the best. Just make it up to her when she's back on her feet.
So, Gran has finally picked up. She's on her way. Just tried to not panic her, really. Just said Mum's in good hands, so...
You with her, Jessie. What happened? You should be all right.
Don't ask me. All I know is I had a mate who had 7 heart attacks.
Oh, he's still going strong?
No, he's been dead 5 years. But it was a car crash. It wasn't his heart that got him in the end.
Okay. At least you recognised the symptoms and rang the ambulance sharpish, and contrary to appearances, we're very grateful. Gran will be too.
Well, the best way you can thank me is to minimise the stress in Gail's life. Because from what I've heard, she's had enough for 3 lifetimes. And that's got to change.
Mr. Chadwick,
Yes, I wish you.
your family?
Yeah.
Children.
Yes, let's have a quick chat over there. Right. Well, we've managed to stabilise your mother and establish the cause of her problem.
Yeah, you're looking at it.
That's not for me to say. Anatomically, we've discovered a blockage in the left main coronary artery.
Are you able to shift that?
She's on blood thinners, but we will need to operate.
And do what?
We'll perform an angioplasty to widen the artery and then insert a stent.
What's a stent?
It's a small mesh tube which will allow blood to flow more freely to Gail's heart.
And you think she'll be all right after that?
Well, stents are usually very effective, yes.
Okay, and what about the surgery? Is she up to it?
Obviously, given Gail's age, there is a risk with any procedure, but this is a minimally invasive treatment and generally pretty safe. The wider question is how much long-term damage has been done, which we'll assess over time.
Well, thank you, Doctor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. Bit of a waiting game then, I suppose.
Sounds that way.
Look, we don't all need to wait here. You go and pick up Sam.
Okay, he's probably having a great time playing chess with Roy. Look, if there's any news...
Yeah, I'll keep you updated, mate.